Okay, so today what we're going to be doing is looking at one of my Boruto edits. This one is my first. I don't normally edit Boruto because it's almost like a child's book compared to something like the older Naruto. Like if you took one of the episodes from the older Naruto and compared it to now, like the older Naruto had like more mature visuals than this one, and it's kind of hard to make edits off of something that looks like almost too colorful and too saturated. So what I'm going to do today is teach you how to like prevent something, or what I did to prevent it. So I'm going to be talking through everything I did. So first thing I did is the song. Kind of forgot what the song was called, but I'll link it down in the description. You can't really go with anything that's like too edgy, because Boruto isn't edgy at all, and just the visuals and the music just won't match up. So what I took was something kind of softer and less edgy, would you say? And so that's what I'm going to be using. So I'm going to be starting from the very top, my top layer, and going all the way to the bottom. So top layer is the adjustment layer, and in this adjustment layer is the letterbox. So how it works is this one small section right here consists of 1.85 to 1 ratio, and then it scales up all the way till a border size 10, and then from there it sustains at 0 for these two clips here, and then for this one it goes right back to 10. So this way the borders just look a bit different, and then so it gives it a more immersive feel. So after that is my second adjustment layer. So in this adjustment layer is my isolate and my color corrections. The isolate was to get rid of all the purple, because I was talking about in the beginning how it's almost too saturated. And so by getting rid of the purple, it gives it a much more cooler and just a bit more mature visuals. And then after that, the next adjustment layer would be the handheld, because even though not all of the images are still, some of them have this almost like robotic camera movement. So what I did to prevent that was add handheld, even though it didn't look that much. Like if you really look closely, it gives it a different look. And then next here is, actually we'll save that a bit later. Okay, so starting from the left here, it's just a standard adjustment layer with my watermark. Then that goes into a fade to color, and then it goes to the first scene, dash soft, and then meets in the middle. This adjustment layer is handheld again, which doesn't make any sense, but it's there. And then from there, this goes into a zoom in, which goes into the flashes, which is pretty typical of me. With the flashes, there are zoom-ins on each one because I have enough space and gives it a different look, so it doesn't look like I'm just trying to give people epilepsy. It's more of like aesthetics. Then from there, it goes into a pan up when he flies up. Then it goes back to more flashes. This one's pretty standard because I'm pretty sure these are, every millisecond there is one. And then after that, it goes to the pan left into him flying down. From there, it goes into zoom in, which is because I decided to match it up with the base. And so I cut up each part individually, and then I'd zoom in to not make it as chunky as it was. And then from there, it goes into here. I actually didn't know how to really make it flow into this part, so I just added it, and hopefully no one really pays close attention. And then from there, same thing. Yeah, here I kind of just BS'd it because I wasn't really feeling it anymore. And then not until here did I actually start feeling it. So here is in the cut up of like all the glitch effects. These here are the glitch effects too. So it has this really almost like a broken down clip. Then from here is more zoom ins and more zoom ins. And I like, this is where the song changes. So it goes to Mitsuki, and where you unlock stage mode. And then that's how I basically constructed this. Okay, what to take from this video is to basically spam zooms on every single cut, even if it's flashes or anything, just spam zooms. And then so basically what you also want to do is make it super unsaturated so that the viewers can't see the colors anymore, and then also make it super underexposed, so then also gives an edgy feel. Even though the viewers can't see it, it doesn't really matter, it gives an edgy feel, then you get likes. And then so